On a rocky cliff by the sea, there stood a tall, white lighthouse. And inside that lighthouse lived a boy named Thomas and his father, the lighthouse keeper. Every evening, Thomas watched his father climb the winding stairs to light the great lamp. That lamp, his father always said, is not just a light. It is a promise that no ship will ever be lost at sea while we are here. Thomas loved that promise, and he made it his own. One autumn evening, Thomas's father was called away to the village. A neighbor was very ill. "I will be back before dark," he promised. But the sky had other plans. By nightfall, the biggest storm Thomas had ever seen came roaring in from the sea. The waves crashed like thunder. The wind howled through every crack in the lighthouse walls. And then Thomas realized no one had lit the lamp. Thomas was frightened. The stairs were dark. The storm was loud. He was just a boy. But then he heard his father's words again. That lamp is a promise. And so, Thomas climbed, step by step, higher and higher, through the darkness and the noise, until he reached the lamp room. With trembling hands, he lit the flame, and the great light began to turn. By morning, the storm had passed, and there, anchored safely in the cove below, was a great sailing ship. The sailors came ashore with tears in their eyes. "That light saved us," their captain said. "We would have been lost without it." Thomas's father arrived home to find his son standing tall at the lighthouse door, surrounded by grateful strangers. He knelt down and held his boy close. "I made a promise," Thomas said quietly, "and I kept it." And his father smiled, because he knew his son was a lighthouse keeper now too.